I also, after my training, I went to a psychic fair because I was like pretty addicted to Reiki. I was like, this is awesome. It feels so good. So I started going to psychic fairs and sharing Reiki with other people. And I worked on this woman for just 5 minutes. I think it was like a coupon or something where it said I'd give, 3 different people 5 minutes free Reiki session. And this was the lady who got that. So this was my first time, and like I didn't even have a massage table. I was so unprofessional. I had my yoga mat on the floor and like a pillow and like a stuffed unicorn. It was very funny. But she came and she laid down and she said she's diabetic. She has like the neuropathy. She has the nerve damage in her feet, and her feet go numb and she doesn't feel them. And she was there and she was like, I can't feel my right foot at all. Like it gives me problems. Can you work on my right foot? So placed my hands on her right foot, worked on her for 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, she went from having no feeling to, oh my God, I can actually feel my foot. And it feels really good. And that just blew my mind again, because it was 5 minutes. That it was so fast, and to see her results like that, it was just amazing. It really was like, okay, I need to do more. Like I need to share this with everyone. So I shared it with another person. And this is someone who was diagnosed with kidney disease and had terrible lab work, had critical levels, like was really, really concerned about her health, as well as multiple digestive disorders. And I gave her a session. It was about 45 minutes. And after the session, it was very intense. I perceived a lot of different things. She perceived a lot of different things. And then afterwards, she passed out for 2 hours. She fell asleep for 2 hours in very deep sleep. And then when she awoke, she had to go to the toilet, and she eliminated tar black elimination like she had never experienced before, and went to the doctor shortly after to review her, get new blood work drawn up and everything. And after that session, her labs were normal and she was no longer a kidney disease diagnosis. And she told me, and that blew my mind. Like that was so powerful. And I know to like maintain those kinds of results, you can get kind of like a spontaneous healing, I believe, from Reiki, but it's like anything else. Maybe you need some Reiki booster sessions after that, additional treatment to make sure everything's cleared out energetically. But also having digestive illness and kidney disease, as a possibility, taking some dietary and lifestyle changes to make sure that doesn't come back and like the healing sticks, because healing is real. It's so real on all the levels. Okay, that's all the questions I have. So if y'all have any questions here, I saw one earlier that was about cravings. And why are cravings bad? I mean, cravings are bad because then you end up eating something you don't want to eat, like a non-food item. Like you're trying to do raw vegan and then you're eating Lay's potato chips. Well, that's not cool. And how to overcome those cravings, I think, is focusing on a nutrient-dense diet, a high-nutrient diet, and including more living foods. Like I keep preaching now that I'm like on the living food bandwagon. Y'all have like 4 things of sprouts going, 2 microgreens going. I can show y'all. If I can figure out how to flip the camera, I'll show y'all, and we can get on with this Breville blender demo. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're in the kitchen. All right. So these are broccoli sprouts here, or broccoli microgreens rather. And they've been going for a few days, and they're my babies. I've never grown these before, but they did so well. And so I could start eating these probably today, definitely tomorrow. These are my pea microgreens, and I just brought these to the light today. Never grown these before either. And yeah, this is, I think, day 4. So they're gonna get, really big and nice. And the pea microgreens are delicious. They're really good in smoothies. I was super surprised. Over here, we got my sprouts. This is, I believe, these are either, I get clover and alfalfa confused, but We got clover and alfalfa both there. They produce so well. If you've never done sprouts, try those. Those work really well. And then some lentils and my mung bean sprouts. And I'm experimenting with the mung bean sprouts. I only put a tablespoon in there. I want to see if they fill up that whole jar. We'll see. I'll report back. I think with the lentils too, I did a little less. So yeah, get on the living food bandwagon if you're struggling with cravings. Okay, look at this lighting. This is crazy. Yeah, if you're having a lot of cravings, I'd say up your greens, up your living foods, and really focus on a nutrient-dense diet. You might want to include something like high quality green powder. Again, the barley grass juice powder, really like Daily Green Boost, as well as Health Force Vitamin Mineral Green is also very awesome. And yeah, wheatgrass powder can be really good too. So y'all want to see the blender? Thank you for those of you who have stayed on, and everyone who popped in and out. That's cool too. All right, so I'm gonna flip you around here. This is the blender. Oh, y'all, it's so cool. Okay, so it's yellow because I make turmeric drinks in the morning. I talked about that earlier. It stains everything. And yeah, it's okay. Like, some people don't use it like that because it does that, but I don't care because I want my turmeric. It's anti-inflammatory. So this is the blender, okay? This is the Q, the Breville Q. You can see it's got all the different settings here. It is a smart blender. We've got, this is the normal top here that goes like the Vitamix. It's got a hole in the middle. If you're just doing a regular smoothie, you pop that on. All right, ready to go. The lid is kind of cool too. Let me see if I can set you down here and you can still see. We're figuring it all out. This is very high-tech live happening right now. All right, so the lid, you take off like this. All right. As you can see, it's very tight. And yeah, it suctions really, really well. And you've got this little circle here to pull it off with. And so, yeah, make sure that's on really good. The blades are slightly serrated. I've already got my smoothie goodies in there, so I can't show you those. But yeah, this is plastic. It's BPA free. It's like the Hardy kind of Vitamix plastic where, you know, you need to be careful, but like it's the real deal. It's going to serve you well. So we also have here the vacuum attachment. This is the Vac-Q, and this is battery powered, the little top part here. You can pop that lid off and you put in 4 AA batteries. You can see it there. This is the top you use when you're using the vacuum attachment. So, and you can see it has the little cloud on it. It seals. So we'll pop that on top here. And yeah, you don't have to, yeah, you twist a little bit. Okay. I'm like, how does this work? I only got it yesterday. I've had the blender a few days, and then the top part came yesterday. So I haven't had that much time to practice. We're doing it. Okay, so you put it on. You have your blender, you know, you don't even need this turned on. All you do, this is the vacuum part. You touch this part here, and you hear it? It's sucking the air out. So all that air that you see there is all going to be sucked out. And while we're listening to this wonderful sound, I'll just tell you what's in my smoothie here. I've got 16 ounces of water, half a tablespoon of chia seeds, about a cup of radish microgreens that I grew. I've got 2 cups of frozen blueberries, and then 4 smaller bananas. I think that's it. Normally I would put lucuma powder in there too, but I spaced out when I was putting everything in here for this here live demonstration. But yeah, this is, the Vac-Q is going. You just leave it alone. You want to make sure, you wouldn't want to run this when you're on the smoothie mode, for example. Like, you want the blender, I have it off right now. You could have it on, but you wouldn't want to be actually blending, because if you're doing that, you could damage the vacuum seal, and you don't want to do that because you spent, you know, your hard-earned money on this here blender, which is just amazing. I love it so much. Yeah, you heard that. It just stopped. At this point, you would just take this little guy off. Okay. You leave the lid on, the special lid, and then I'm going to turn the blender on. And what I've been doing for my smoothies is, you guessed it, I've just been using the smoothie section. Y'all excuse my soil-filled fingernail there. I haven't used the green smoothie setting. I'm not sure what that does, but let's just use the smoothie setting because that's what I've been doing, and I don't want to over blend or anything, so. Smoothie. This is when you dance. All right, okay, that was the noise. All right, I'm gonna get a bowl. Yeah, so here we go. At this point, can y'all see? Yeah, you tap this top part here, depressurizes it. Okay, yeah, what's up? We're doing the smoothie demo. The Breville, this is the Breville Q and the vacuum seal. So I'll take it off, turn her off here. You can't see anything. Perfect. This is so high tech. We're just making a smoothie. I wanted to show y'all the blender. What's up, Richard? Thanks for coming. All right, I can't really move my tripod, so I'll just, yeah. This is what we're doing. Okay. It's kind of hard to get this lid off. All right, so this is the smoothie. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall in. It smells so good. Yeah. This is the vacuum smoothie. And it's, you know, less oxidized. It's so perfectly blended. And with the chia in it, it gets so thick. It's crazy. Like, I've never experienced smoothies like this. And you're like, why are you pouring your smoothie in a bowl? Because I eat my smoothie in a bowl usually. Unless I'm going somewhere. But yeah, this is it. And it's like, it's amazing. It really is. I can do, you know, I think maybe this this wasn't as impressive, but yeah, what's really been impressing me is making like pumpkin soups and different things, like blending cauliflower, and it gets, I used it last night for this pumpkin soup I made, and it was so smooth. It was just so perfect, and the color is just like, whoa, like massive orange, like gorgeous deep color, and really, really amazing. The texture, it was like this creamy bisque, like a fancy lobster bisque you would get in a restaurant, except it was pumpkin and raw vegan and cruelty free and all the things. So yeah, I think that's it. I will look through this chat. Hopefully I can figure out how to do that, and I will save any questions I didn't answer in this live. I'll do another one because this is like really fun, and yeah, I like interacting with y'all. I would like to do more of these. So yeah, cool. Thanks for showing up. Much love to you. Hope you got something out of this, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Have a wonderful day.